Brodes Media.
What we saw tonight was a complete squad. Boom playing magnificent defense. Bryce Harper with the inside the park home run. The way he slid into home plate, there's not many guys that could do it that cool. Okay, you're here just in the presence of Trey Turner, which happens to be one at the top of the list. But man, that guy was flying around the bases. This team played beautiful, and they stepped up big time. Some role players too. Edmundo Sosa triples and hits a massive home run after Bryson Stott's 13-pitch at-bat. Was that not one of the most gorgeous things you've ever seen on a baseball field? That was crazy, absurd. I'm cheering, I'm going nuts. It's a foul ball. He's grinding. He doesn't die. He never goes down. It's always something that magnificent. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love boom, hitting a home run. When Kyle Schwarber puts it in the second deck, you would have thought that Gabe Kapler saw 16 ghosts in his room in the middle of the night. All right, that's right. That's what happens when this team explodes. It also helps, too, though, when things go wrong for the other team defensively. It's nice viewing that from this side of things, right? We don't get that very often, or I should say we see it negatively affect our team so much that when it's Rojas putting it in center field and it goes over the defender's head and it's going to the wall, whoo! And Jock Peterson, this is more just unluckiness, and Aaron Nola got lucky in this instance. I thought they were going back to back, okay? The score is very close. You're up 3-1. You give up one home run. Now it's 3-2. No shutdown inning from Aaron Nola early. Surprise, surprise. But man, for him to go 7, it's pretty remarkable considering his pitch count. Pretty early, man. It was gross. We thought we were getting an awful, awful experience like we tend to get from him. He shut it down real quickly. It's just that ball from Jock Peterson that hit the left field wall that Kyle Schwarber threw him out at second. There was about 99% of my body that thought it was an opposite field home run. Talk about a ballpark that would lose its mind. I know some who were in attendance, Matt Gelb and some of the other reporters, said that here comes the raining boos coming down on Gabe Kapler when he's making the first pitching change. It did not sound loud from my couch, and if it didn't sound loud from my basement here, then it wasn't loud enough, damn it. I wanted it to be so loud that I thought I was watching Friday Night SmackDown and Dominic Mysterio was trying to say something in the ring. It wasn't loud enough if I didn't get that memo from where I was watching. Aaron Nola, though, settled in, and it's very impressive for him to be, okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I need to know. I need to know what it was. I thought it was important. I'm going to hit pause. Now, if I go back and I hear something that wasn't that great, and I stop this for nothing, there might be a different tone on the other side. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm not angry at myself. I can live with this. What I wanted to do was go to my Twitter page and read you the in and out of today. So the in or out statement. Aaron Nola pitches into the 7th inning tonight. 450 votes, and 75% of the voters thought that was not going to happen. Shame on you. Shame on you all. Now, wasn't everybody? Hollywood tweets in against a good team in a meaningful game. I think he's going to step up. Good for you. Good for you. James Doyle says, I would bet he doesn't even get out of the 4th. But John responds, Nola will show up tonight. I believe that. It's the bats against a journeyman pitcher that I'm worried about. What? When Minaya came in? Did that make you feel pain? Were you scared? I was scared when they had a ton of base runners on in the first inning. Kudos to Aaron Nola. Keeping it at 1-0. I can't believe his pitch count was that high. He was so good, though. After that, and he pitched himself out of trouble. So, yeah, I don't know which part was my favorite because there was so much. It wasn't Dylan Covey, though. That guy still collects Major League Baseball money. He gets a check from the best professional baseball league there is. When you're up so many runs, think about this. What's the last place to be when you're in the bullpen? You're not a reliable guy. You get called when your team is smoking someone by 7 runs, by 8 runs, by 9 runs, by 10 runs. If you can't throw strikes, and if you can't find the zone, and then you're hitting guys, that was the sloppiest. Seriously, you can't even try to be worse than that effort from Covey. If you can't do the last roll on a roster spot, why are you here? What do you do? When can I ask you to pitch? Now Hoffman gets up. Hoffman has to get used. And what was it, 1 minute later? Now Alec Boehm, special play over at first base. He made some super impressive plays over at first. A good glove today. Seriously, an amazing glove. I always wanted him to be that. I always wanted him to play on that side. But now that the whole Bryce Harper dilemma is happening, well, it puts you in a bind. Where he is now, my hand's up. It happened so fast. I never thought he'd be able to be this good of a defender in his entire career. I was that down on his game. Holy hell. His ceiling defensively is way higher than I ever saw.